What's going on, guys? So welcome to Christy and Sal. For those of you who've been following the channel for a while, you might remember that Christy had a series of videos going over her first half marathon prep and her first marathon prep. And watching her put in all that work was really inspiring, and so I decided that, hey, I'm gonna pick up running also. So I started running about a year ago, 2 to 3 times a week. The big thing, or the big reason, was she was going on these really long runs on Saturday, and I just want to spend some time with her. So I figured, let me get good at running, so that way when she's out there running 6 miles, 7 miles, 10 miles or whatever, I can, actually keep up with her. And at this point, I can. I can keep up with her, for like a 10 to 13 mile run. I mean, she's way faster than me, so she finishes before I do, but for like 5 mile runs, 6 mile runs, we can maintain the same pace, and it's pretty fun. So goal accomplished there. But with my schedule at work kind of like becoming a little lighter and I'm not like 24/7 on the go, I figured, hey, let me see if I can do a marathon. So I signed up for a marathon, the San Antonio inaugural marathon, in December. So you're seeing this video, that marathon's is gonna go on in 19 weeks. So I'm gonna be doing a marathon training plan, the same one that Christy used for her full marathon that she did in January. And so this video is just to kind of like talk about my own feelings that I'm having right now about it. And I just got off the couch with Christy and I was telling her, like, I'm feeling anxious about this training plan, because I was looking at the training plan and there's so many like things in there that I'm just not familiar with, right? And so that that unknowing part is making me very anxious, almost to the point where I'm angry. And I told her it was very similar to when I first started tracking my food. When I first started tracking my food, I would get so upset about like having to read labels and track calories and measure portions and all this stuff, and it just seemed way overcomplicated, and I was getting so mad because I just wanted to eat, and after a lot of practice and stuff, now I track without even thinking about it. It's super easy, and I tell people it's very easy, you just need to start doing it. But I feel the same way about this. Like, it's 1,600 meter repeats and 2 kilometer tempo and 2 kilometer marathon, and warm-ups and cool downs and all this other, and it's just all these exercise prescriptions and I don't know any of this stuff. I've never done it, and so I don't know how I'm going to do it. I don't know if I'll do it correctly. I don't know how I'm going to feel when doing it, and like all of that unknowing, it's just causing so much anxiety. I'm just like, I just want to go out and run. And so yeah, that's how I feel. I could probably, if I wanted to, just run, right? I could just, okay, 4 times a week I'm going to run and just progressively add miles and just go slow and just run and probably still be able to do the marathon and stuff. But I want to approach it seriously. I want to do it like I do my strength training, like with a program, with a scientific and tailored approach. So that way, when I finish the marathon, I'm not just finishing the marathon. I can honestly say, this is the best I could have done, right? And so if I finish the marathon in 6 hours, I can be proud of that 6 hours because, I put in the hard work to finish in 6 hours. And if I finish in 5 or 4 hours, even better. But I want to be able to put in the hard work. And so right now, I think a lot of that anxiety is just coming from the idea of like not doing the hard work well or correctly. And so I'm even getting emotional about it right now. Christy brought up a good point. This is probably how a lot of our clients feel stepping into the gym for the first time, asking for help from a trainer, trying to understand reps, sets, RPE, range of motion, time under tension, like all of these concepts and things. And so yeah, like I can empathize with someone who's just getting into exercise, because it's been so long since I just got into exercise, but these are probably the same feelings that they have. And so, kind of be a little bit more empathetic to people starting their journey and stuff, because yeah, it can be anxiety ridden and scary, and you want to do well, and so got to take the first little step. So August 4th will be day 1. I think I'm doing like a 5K time trial. We are currently July 20th, so I still got like another week of just kind of slow runs. I think I got 2 or 3 runs the next week. I'm just going real slow, keeping my heart rate at like 145, just allowing myself to recover. And then I'll try to vlog a little bit every day and maybe getting out like 1 consolidated video a week. I don't think I have it in me to do daily vlogs and daily videos or something. That's how Christy was doing it. And then I think at the end she was doing like just 1 a week of consolidated. As far as the nutrition part, Christy will be my nutrition coach on this. So, as the runs get longer and harder, she'll keep telling me what I need to do for fueling. Hopefully I can learn something along the way from her. Right now I'm just asking her, what do I take? What do I take? What do I do? But hopefully I can put it together with her help of okay, figuring out what do I need and how do I figure that out. So that'll be an interesting thing to learn there too. Also, what'll be interesting is how my strength coach, and I are going to incorporate my resistance training into all of this. So shifting the focus away from resistance training into marathon prep. How much strength will I lose? Will I lose any strength? And we'll just see. It's very likely I'll lose some strength. Right now I can squat 445, 450 regularly. I can deadlift like 600 plus regularly. My bench was doing well, but then my shoulder got buggy, but I was, up 275, ready to start benching 300 plus again. So will those numbers go down? Likely they will, because I'm not going to be focusing as much on the strength training. So I got to be okay with some of that strength going away. But it'll be just an interesting experiment. So if you're watching and you're just curious of how all of this will come together, follow along. And I'm looking forward to seeing you guys. I think the marathon's up December 5th, I want to say. I'll have that dialed in soon, but I know I'm 19 weeks out. So, all right. Well, thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, and join the fun. Bye.